Hello YouTube, John coming at you. It is Tuesday the 10th, about 7 o'clock, and I'm out in the garage for once. Been busy, had a work trip for about 2 weeks. I was in Chicago doing some work, and had all the house stuff over at my dad's to take care of. I was there all day today with the plumber and a bunch of other crap going on, so it's been keeping me busy, but I want to start trying to move forward on the old girl here. I got some goals for the summer. I'm going to get one of those. I was watching Cobra Fanatic. He's got. Oh no, I'm sorry. It was Tim, my friend Tim, who's restoring a Cougar. He's got a dry erase board with his goals, his tasks, all laid out, and I think I'm going to do that. I think I need to do that. Have a checklist of stuff to work on so I can kind of set goals and accomplish them and see the check marks get checked off. So, but today my project is going to be to get the old workhorse compressor wired up. You'll see that my only 220 in the garage is right there, which is not going to work out because my wife parks over here. All of the gardening stuff is there. This is just not, it's also on the opposite end of the garage from where I'm working. It's not a great place for a compressor over there. So this is a great place for a compressor. So I'm going to actually steal the 220 line from that outlet. I'm going to move it over in the attic. I'm going to run it down this wall. And I'll show you what I got here. I've got one of these switches, lockout switches. So I'm gonna have conduit come down to the wall into this with fuses, and then below that I'll have a outlet. And you see this guy has a plug. So that's the project for tonight. Hopefully I can get it all done tonight and get this thing up and running. I'll turn you on. All right, turn the breaker off, but I'm gonna double check because I don't want to die. All right, we're on AC volts. This is interesting doing one-handed, so let's see how this goes. Nada. Just gonna double check one leg here. Sorry. Alright. Just doing one leg. Still nada. Alright, so we're definitely dead. Now I feel better about pulling this thing apart. Alright, I pulled this apart, and this is a 4-wire. And the red was in the green, and the ground was not hooked up to anything. Just kind of weird. I think usually it's white, black, and ground. I'm not sure why they used the red instead, but I will probably go pull the panel and make sure that red is hooked up to ground just to be sure. But yeah, got it taken apart now, so I'll go ahead and go up in the attic and pull this wire, show you guys the Mustang parts storage. And I'm climbing the stairway to heaven. Oy. Alright, in the attic. Mustang parts. All nicely, neatly stored and ready for restoration. Here's my fenders. I know it's kind of hard to see. My doors are over there. A quarter. All my glass. Bucket seats are all wrapped up. My bench seats all wrapped up. Parts is parts. Alright, well, the cable that we need to pull is way over there, so I'm going to turn you off for a minute. Yeah. Nails. Let's not brain ourselves. Oh, dead mouse. Oh God, I am way too fat for this. Alright, we are pulling the yellow one. That's not it, is it? What the hell is that thing? Yeah, that is the right one. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn you off again. Alright, you can see I got the yellow wire pulled up over there. And it goes up over into the attic over that way. So I'm just gonna grab it. And then I gotta pull it over to that area over there and then go downstairs and drill a hole. Well, I hit my first snafu, and that is that cable isn't nearly as long as I had hoped it was. So I think what I'm going to do is run back up to the hardware store before they close. Get some more cable. I only need about 10 or 12 foot. And a little junction box that I can mount up here so I can make my connection. Yeah, that looks safe. Okay, a little after 8 o'clock. And had to make one more trip to the hardware store because that cable wasn't long enough. So I got a junction box, some Romex, and some connectors. And I just mounted the box. Now I'm not thrilled with this location. Kind of wanted it to be more here, but I also want it to be on a stud. So it's not a big deal once it's closed. It's out of the way of the door swinging and still easily accessible. And the switch will be down here. Probably a little bit below the other one, I think. So I'm about to cut my conduit, run up to the ceiling. Got my conduit here. And my pipe cutter. So I'll run that up to the ceiling, make a hole, run the cable down, put my junction box up in the attic, run my cable down, wire it in. Go from there. Well, we're getting there. The conduit goes about a foot past the top of the ceiling. And we come down to here. I'm wiring the box right now. If you want to know how I feel right now, check out this tired emoji. Oh God, I'm tired. And so I got the right shape, but damn it. Damn it. It's not right. So that was the only one that shape at the hardware store. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. If I rewire it. I'm not real thrilled about that. I don't know. Let me see if I can find the right plug before I do anything else. So, I don't know. I might call it a night. I still got to wire the junction box upstairs, but I'd like to finish this up at least. Alright, I went downstairs and opened up my panel. You can see that yellow wire. That's my 220. And the red and the ground are both hooked up to the ground bus. And the black and the white are the hots. Alright, so I needed to check that and make sure I'm hooking it up right on the other end. Alright, so back here I just wanted to show that I've got my black and my white hots going to the bus fuses. And then I've got my ground and my red tied together on this little bus bar, which is the same as it is on the box, so we're in good shape. Okay, hopefully going up in the attic for the last time. Got this all ready to go, so I can just go buzz it up onto one of the reactors. Put the wires in, strip them, connect them, close it up. Hopefully be done with this for tonight. And tomorrow I'll try to locate that new outlet. Alright, junction box is all set. I need to come up and do a little bit of stapling, and the outer jacket got rubbed off in one little spot, so I'm going to tape that up. Other than that, we should be in good shape. Alright, this is what it is not. I thought they were supposed to have some kind of like designation of what it is. Maybe it's that 6-30R. I don't know. But that ain't it. Alright. If I did this correctly, it's off right now. I did flip the circuit breaker on. If I did this correctly, then I should get 220 here, reading off both legs. Let's find out. $240. Let me pull off one leg. $120. All right. And off. It's working. Now, I'll turn you back on tomorrow if I can get the right connector. Day 2. This quick and inexpensive project has turned out to take longer than I thought and be kind of expensive. I got over $100 into this already with the wire and freaking parts, but we're about there. Let me show you what I got. What I got was a crash course on 240 volt connectors. This is a NEMA 615R receptacle. So the one that I bought was the 30 amp version of the 240, and this is the 15 amp version, which is what this compressor came with. The 15 amp connector, and as verified on the motor, I don't know if you can see it, but 15 amps on the motor. Now it might spike a little bit above that on startup, I don't know, but that's what we're assuming. It's a 15 amp draw. Jeez, why won't you focus? We've got a 20 amp box here. We've got all 20 amp cabling. This is a 15 amp connector. The one thing that I have to do yet also is downstairs in my box I've got a 50 amp breaker. And you don't want a 50 amp breaker because well, this is a 30, which is actually still a little high. I probably should go back, take it back and get a 20. But you don't want a 50 amp breaker because if something breaks inside the motor and it starts drawing a bunch of current, you want that breaker downstairs to trip, because if it starts pulling more than 20 amps, it's going to warm the wires up and cause a fire. So you want that breaker to be at or slightly above the amp rating on the wire, which is all 20 amp wiring. So I probably should take the 30 back and get a 20. I think I will. But I did flip the breaker on so we can test this, and hopefully this thing works. This is real time, guys. I have not tried this yet. And I guess you're supposed to wire these with the ground up, because if it were to do this, then it would less chance of arcing. So yeah, it fits. That's a good thing. All right. These switches off. See what happens. No sparks. Yay! It's working! That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.